As autumn sets in, there's no better way to welcome the season than with a porch full of vibrant container gardens. The rich colors, textured foliage, and long-lasting blooms of fall plants can instantly turn your entryway into a warm, inviting space. And the best part? You don't need a big yard or even a lot of time to make it happen. With just a few well-chosen plants and pots, you can create a beautiful display that thrives in cooler weather and keeps your porch looking fresh well into the season. In this video, we'll share 5 easy care plants that are perfect for creating stunning fall container gardens right at your doorstep.
First on the list is mums, a fall favorite that instantly transforms any porch into a seasonal showpiece. With their tight mounds of daisy-like flowers in shades of gold, orange, red, pink, and white, mums bring bold, cheerful color just as summer blooms are fading. Their neat, rounded form make them ideal for containers, and the sheer abundance of blooms ensures maximum impact from a single plant. Whether displayed solo in a statement pot or paired with other autumn plants, mums set the perfect welcoming tone for the season. Mums thrive in full sun and well-drained soil, which make them an easy choice for container gardening. Keep their soil evenly moist to maintain fresh blooms, but avoid overwatering to prevent root issues. For the longest-lasting display, choose plants with tight buds rather than fully open flowers, so you can enjoy the show at home. A bit of deadheading can help them stay neat and blooming for longer. These versatile plants fit into a variety of container styles, from rustic wooden crates to sleek ceramic planters. Position them where they can be appreciated up close, by the front door, along porch steps, or next to a favorite chair. If you'd like them to return next year, plant them in the ground before the first frost so they have time to establish roots over winter. For an eye-catching fall container combination, pair mums with ornamental kale for contrasting foliage, or trailing ivy to soften the edges of the pot. Sticking to a single color creates a bold, modern look, while mixing shades can give a softer, more romantic effect. No matter the style, mums remain a timeless centerpiece for any autumn container garden.
Next up is heuchera, also known as coral bells, a foliage powerhouse that brings rich, jewel-toned leaves to your autumn porch. From deep burgundy to coppery caramel, its colors perfectly match the season's palette, and some varieties even have delicate veining for extra visual interest. While primarily grown for its leaves, heuchera also produces airy flower spikes in summer, adding a bonus layer of beauty earlier in the year. In fall container gardens, it's a versatile filler plant that bridges the gap between bold blooms and trailing greenery. Heuchera thrives in partial shade to full sun depending on the variety and prefers well-drained soil. In containers, make sure there's good drainage to prevent waterlogging, as its roots dislike standing water. It's a hardy perennial that can withstand cooler temperatures, making it an excellent choice for extending porch displays into late fall. Regular watering during dry spells will keep its foliage lush and vibrant. Its compact, mounding form makes heuchera ideal for tucking into medium or large containers alongside seasonal flowers. The foliage remains attractive through much of winter in mild climates, offering year-round color where blooms have faded. By mixing varieties with contrasting leaf colors, you can create striking combinations in a single pot. Pair heuchera with mums for a traditional autumn look, or with ornamental kale for dramatic texture. It also works beautifully with trailing plants like creeping jenny to soften the pot's edges. Whether you go for subtle elegance or bold contrasts, heuchera anchors your fall container garden with color that doesn't quit. At number 3 is ornamental kale and cabbage, cool season showstoppers that bring bold, sculptural foliage to your autumn porch. Their ruffled leaves and shades of deep purple, creamy white, and rich green intensify in color as temperatures drop, creating striking accents that outlast most blooms. These plants hold their form beautifully in pots, adding a sense of fullness and drama to seasonal displays. Ornamental kale and cabbage thrive in full sun to partial shade and prefer cool weather, making them ideal for fall containers. They grow best in well-drained soil with regular watering, but they're hardy enough to handle the chill of late autumn. As the days grow colder, their colors become even more vivid, adding extra visual punch to your porch arrangement. Their upright, rounded form make them excellent as thrillers in container compositions, anchoring the display while other plants spill or trail around them. They're especially effective in deep pots or urns that give their foliage room to spread. Because they don't require constant pruning or deadheading, they're also very low maintenance. Pair ornamental kale and cabbage with pansies for a cheerful, colorful look, or with asters for a more classic autumn pairing. If you want to tone down their boldness, mix them with silver-leaved plants or trailing ivy for a softer effect. Either way, they bring texture, structure, and lasting beauty to your fall porch. Coming in at number 4 are pansies and violas, small but mighty flowers that keep blooming even when temperatures dip. Their cheerful, face-like blooms come in a wide range of colors, allowing you to customize your container garden to suit your fall palette. They're also lightly fragrant, adding a sweet touch to your porch as you pass by. Pansies and violas thrive in full to partial sun and well-drained soil. They're incredibly cold-tolerant, often flowering right through early frosts. To keep them looking their best, deadhead spent blooms regularly and feed them every few weeks with a balanced liquid fertilizer. In mild climates, they can continue blooming well into early spring. In containers, their compact habit makes them ideal as fillers or spinners, especially when planted near the pot's edge so their blooms can cascade slightly. They fit easily between larger plants, adding pops of color that brighten the whole arrangement. Their versatility means they work in nearly any container style, from rustic wooden boxes to sleek ceramic pots. Pair pansies and violas with ornamental kale for a vibrant, textured mix, or with heuchera for rich foliage contrast. They also look stunning when mass-planted in a single container for an eye-catching display. No matter how you use them, they'll keep your porch looking lively and colorful all season long. Rounding out the list is the aster, a late-blooming perennial that brings a burst of daisy-like flowers to your fall porch. Available in shades of purple, pink, blue, and white, asters add a fresh pop of color just when many summer plants are fading. Their airy clusters of blooms are also highly attractive to pollinators, adding life and movement to your container display. Asters perform best in full sun with well-drained soil and regular moisture. They'll reward you with weeks of blooms if you deadhead spent flowers promptly. In containers, make sure they're not sitting in waterlogged soil, as this can shorten their lifespan. Even after flowering, their tidy habit keeps containers looking neat and full. Their upright, bushy form works well as a mid-height filler in mixed arrangements, bridging the height gap between taller plants and low-growing varieties. They can also stand alone in a decorative pot for a simple but striking seasonal statement. Their long bloom time ensures your fall porch stays colorful deep into the season. For a rich, layered look, pair asters with mums for double the floral impact, or with trailing ivy to soften the container's edges. Their cool-toned blooms also pair beautifully with silver foliage plants, creating a calming and elegant autumn display. And that's our roundup of 5 easy care plants that can turn your porch into an autumn showpiece. With a mix of rich foliage, long-lasting blooms, and cool season resilience, these picks prove that fall container gardening can be both beautiful and effortless. Just grab a few sturdy pots, arrange your favorites, and let your porch greet the season with warmth and color. This fall, your container garden can be more than decoration. It can be a cozy invitation to slow down, enjoy the crisp air, and celebrate the beauty of the season right at your doorstep.